Hello and welcome everyone to today's video. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of cool stuff that I picked up on my trip last week to London, Ontario. So let's dive right in and get started. So the first one I'm going to show you is all the cool stuff I got at the Disney store. So first up we have from the Star Wars toy box line is the Imperial Stormtrooper. So I love just the posabilities on these is great, and these were $17.99. I didn't see the Mandalorian, but I did also grab the Darth Vader, so I'll show you that in a second. So here's the Darth Vader, and I like that it's very stylized. You can see his face and everything has got kind of that stylized look. It's got almost like a cartoon look to it. Again, $17.99, and yeah, very cool. I started picking up some of these in the line. Initially, I didn't really get too many of those, but then last time I got General Grievous and Boba Fett and Slave One, and they look really awesome. So, I kept going with the line. Next we have from one of my favorite recent movies are the Deluxe Onward figurine set. So you can see you get a lot of the characters. I love the fairies on the bike, and we get the Manticore, and we get all the family members, including the Centaur police officer there, and a little dragon pet, and the mom and the dad. So really cool. Really glad to have this one. I love that it even has like the background is like the fake wood paneling. So this one was a little expensive, $37.99, but I always jump out whenever I see anything Onward because I really am a big fan of that movie. So again, the figurine set, and they're decent size too. They're not like little tiny figurines. They're about 3 3/4 inch size at least. So really happy to have those. And then I also found on sale the Kylo Ren toy box figure. So he was $13.98, so a little bit cheaper than the normal $17.99 figures. So you can see they made a bunch of other ones, including Darth Maul, which they had and I actually already picked up. I don't think I'm going to be getting everyone from this line, but just cherry picking, especially some of the cool looking villains. Awesome to see. All right, and then the big thing I picked up was the Darth Vader Gentle Giants Disney exclusive statue. So this is Diamond Gallery. Let's see up there. And yeah, it looks, I don't have a display, but you can see the lightsaber effect is really cool. It's like a blade and everything. And let's see if you can see it on the back. You can see on the back there, and that just obviously doesn't have the, you can see the blade effect a little bit on the side, but it looks really cool when you see it in full color. And then this is PVC. And this guy ended up costing me, I think, $69.99. There it is on the back. $69.99. Now they did have a Mandalorian one as well, but they only had one of the Darth Vaders, and to be honest, he just looked a little bit cooler. The Mandalorian certainly is interesting, but he just kind of had like a basic pose, while this one has more of a cool lightsaber. You can see all the smoke and everything coming up, so definitely going to be displaying this one in the future. All right, next up we had Hot Topic. So I didn't get too much of Hot Topic this time, but I did grab this cool looking Miles Morales pop. Yeah, it just looks kind of cool. I like the Christmas, it's his winter suit. And yeah, I recently played the game, so it was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed engaging this one. Cool to see. And the other pop I got was the Black Hand. So I'm a big fan of anything Green Lantern, so that was really cool to be able to grab this one. And you can see it's his own series. And so the finish on this one's a little bit different. Normally they're a lot more shiny, but this one definitely has like a dull kind of matte finish, which is interesting for that one. And I did buy one piece of clothing. It was it's a Boba Fett shirt, which is cool. It's got kind of like a retro vibe to it. I thought it looked kind of cool. You can see the Slave One in the background there. And the last thing I bought at Hot Topic was a couple of Dragon Ball keychains, because I recently just watched season 1, so I'm glad to see all the cool characters from that. So let's pop these open and see what we got. I just used scissors, but I don't know where they went to. So this one I got a Vegeta, so that is pretty sick. And it's interesting that it's got a very flat back to it. It's kind of, so these are I believe bake clips. They've been making different ones. Originally they made keychains, not keychains. They were making keychains. Yeah, that's what it was. And then they went to, I think they were going, I don't know, sometimes some of them are now magnets. I mean, they're all the same thing. Bag clips, keychains. It's all good. All right, and let's see the second one. Hopefully it's not another Vegeta. Maybe we'll get Piccolo. And we get Gohan. There he is. It's a little tiny Gohan. Again, it's got kind of a flat back. You know, a little the tail on the bottom. Pretty cute. All right, so next I went to comic store downtown, Heroes Comics, and they had tons of great stuff. And let's just get started with it. So I found a couple great Dragon Ball Z items. So I was able to get Android 18. So that goes with my set. In addition to Android 18, I also grabbed Future Trunks. So I'm pretty excited to get those characters. You can see the back. See the characters in the series. So pretty cool. And then on that vein, I also picked up Piccolo. He is, looks like he is shooting something out. This is the Final Blast series. So they had a couple other ones there, but Piccolo is one of my favorites, so I had to go for him. It looks like you can kind of have them pose and kind of customize them, so you can have them shooting out into each other. But Piccolo with the one finger is pretty sick. And I got a couple McFarlane figures next. So I got Noob Saibot, who I was actually looking for. I had seen him recently, but it was like the bloody version, and to be fair, I'm not really a big fan of the bloody ones, so that was awesome to see Noob Saibot. The Mortal Kombat 11 series. And then I also grabbed... Alright, and then from the Cyberpunk 2077 line, I got V, which is your character that you make in the game. So this is kind of a cool figure, and yeah, I just recently got back into the game, so I saw the figure. So I still need to get Johnny Silverhands, and there's the other character too I need to grab. So there's a few other ones I got in the line, but I liked having the basic character. It is pretty cool to get. And then I also grabbed the Reaction Green Ranger. So they had the other ones there. Some of the other ones, the cards weren't the best, so especially with the reaction figures, right? Part of it's getting the card, so I was happy to grab Green Ranger. They also had Bread Ranger, Rita, Putty Patrol, and Pudgy Pig. I didn't see the Megazord though, but Green Ranger is probably my favorite, so I was happy to grab him. All right, so one of the big things I was most excited about, was the G.I. Joe Retro. So I only have Roadblock and Destro, so I was super excited to see Duke there, as well as Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes, which just blew me away that they were all sitting there. So both Snake Eyes kind of had issues. One had like a lot of damage on the card, and this one has like up here. But I couldn't pass up. I almost bought both just to be able to have one to open, but I didn't get greedy. I just bought all three though. But yeah, super excited. I love the retro line, and definitely need to get some more from this series. But it was a good way to get started, and definitely excited to find these. It's just a shame that they're not available at anywhere but Walmart. Like, it makes it so much harder to collect stuff when it's like super exclusive like that. All right, and then the big thing I got was the Sideshow exclusive Anakin Skywalker. So they had a Darth Vader, which I was really into, but the problem was you'll see his vest. This was all like kind of crumbling, and it was starting to really get degraded. So it had really cool features with it, but I prefer to get one that was in good condition. Anakin's probably ended up being one of my favorite characters from the series. So it was one of those characters I didn't necessarily, even when the movies were coming out, was a big fan of, but just as time's gone on, just became a bigger fan of his. So I was glad to be able to get one of these, and the price wasn't too bad. I know like a lot of these go for a lot more. So you can see the accessories there. He's got like his arm, and then you got the lightsabers, his stand and everything. So this one I definitely will be displaying when I get the chance. But yeah, it was pretty awesome to see that. And you can see there the back of the figure. So that was from Heroes. All right, next we hit up, I found a Toys R Us. There's a couple in London, but I found one that was on our way back. And I actually found a lot of cool goodies there. So let's start off with, yeah. So this is Karn Jax, which is a figure that I actually already have. But I had a little bit of a mishap. Something fell and basically just like destroyed the corner of it. And you know, it's one thing if I buy it and it's damaged. I don't have a problem, you know, except like I showed you, like the Snake Eyes earlier had like a big kind of a dent in the top. It's like, okay, that's, you know, whatever. I wanted to get it really bad, you know, I didn't want to wait, pass it up. But, you know, it's different when I do it. It's like, oh, man, that sucks that I did that. So, you know, usually it'll bother me if I don't get a replacement one. So, and luckily with stuff like this, you know, usually there's out-of-box collectors that you can sell it and get, you know, if not all your money back, most of your money back on stuff like this. So anyways, I was able to pick up another one that's in great condition. So that'll go back in my collection. And exciting stuff is one of my favorite superhero characters, Batman Beyond. This is the DC Multiverse. And I actually had it pre-ordered online. But then I saw it in stores and I was like, yeah, I'm going to display one and open one for sure. So I've been looking for some of the other versions of him, and you know, they're still quite hard to find. So a huge Batman Beyond fan, and awesome. I'm really glad that they're making more products with him in it. All right, so we're getting into the heavy hitters now. So this is from G.I. Joe Classified. This is the Baroness with the Cobra coil. So you can see she comes with all of her accessories. And obviously the motorcycle as well. So a really sweet figure. And it's from the Cobra Island series, which I believe in the States is a Target exclusive. Our Toys R Us didn't have this, but they actually had a ton there. So I think it might have been the price point because it was, you know, pretty expensive. Which, you know what? You got to pay it. You got to pay it. You know, if I didn't pay it there, I'd pay it at a show, and you know, it might be harder to find at a show. So, you know, I don't mind paying a little bit extra just to make sure I get stuff like this, and rather than wait. But yeah, Cobra Island stuff, really cool. It's weird. The only other figure from this line that you can actually find is the Roadblock. I guess he wasn't that popular, but the only other, their single carded figure or box figures are so hard to find. So I was happy at least to find the vehicle from that line. And it's funny that they still number her, so she's 13 on the line. So if you look at the early numbering, there's a big gap because they're all the Cobra Island exclusives. All right, next I have the biggest purchase, and probably the biggest box of anything I bought. This is the Snow Speeder with Dak Ralter. So you can see Dak down there. This is from the Star Wars Black Series. So like I was saying about the Baroness, paying, you know, the kind of a premium to get her, this actually got on sale. So, you know, usually with these ones, I kind of tend to wait them out because they do tend to go on sale. And, you know, sometimes some stuff that you don't get, I know I'm still looking for like the Do-Back from a couple years ago because, you know, it never went on sale. So, you know, it is the chance you take with this kind of stuff. But, you know, when you do get it on sale though, you know, you're getting it like $40, $50 off. So it's definitely worth seeing. And then again, I didn't see this locally and they had a ton of them there. So I was not going to wait on this one. Very happy to get it. And you can see the back here, the box art and everything. You know, the Snow Speeder. So not only is like, you know, the figure exclusive to this, but then you also get the really cool Snow Speeder as well. So very happy to have this in my collection. I don't think it's the biggest piece in the Black Series. I think the TIE Fighter is still probably bigger, but definitely a welcome addition though. All right, next there was a EB Games actually kind of in a plaza, in the same plaza where the Toys R Us was. So I picked up a couple of really cool things at that one. And you know, that's why I go to the ones that are kind of standalone like that. You might think, well, they all have the same stuff, but you know, sometimes they get picked over. And that one I find tends to have a lot of kind of hidden gems because it's kind of on its own. And you know, there is other stuff around it. So some really cool stuff. So first up I have the Sports Almanac. Biff Tannen. So like I showed you in the last video, I got Marty and Doc. So here's the Biff from 1955. So I love the accessories, right? You get the Almanac, you get his stuff for the dance. It's got his auto repair from his car gets damaged. Is that his safe, I think, down there? And then you get the two different heads. And I actually met the actor at, I think it was Fan Expo a couple of years ago. You know, a really nice guy, so awesome to have this. And this, and again, I'll definitely be displaying this figure, so glad to have that one. All right, so next I have, I showed you earlier, Karn Jax, and this is the Luke Skywalker. And this is the actual last one I need from the series. So these ones, again, are part of the 50th Lucasfilm comic book series. So it is odd that they're doing Star Wars Legends stuff, given that they've kind of, you know, had to make Legends to kind of distance themselves from the Disney Star Wars continuity. But it's cool that they are making Legends merchandise. So this is Luke Skywalker. There he goes. And he's got his little lizard buddy there. So pretty cool looking. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it there. But yeah, this is the last one I needed for the set. So of the four, this one was the hardest one to find. But that EB Games came through for me. Also found metallic Gohan pop, Dragon Ball Super. So that's pretty cool to find that. And then the big thing I found pop-wise, and this is the first time I've seen it, is the Jungle Cruise pop. So this features Mickey Mouse. And we actually had two. I got one and then Kate got one because she has her own display for all these. So very cool to see. So the last place we went to was White Oaks. We didn't have much time because they were closing, but I did find a bunch of cool stuff. Now they have an EB Games, I believe it's X, it's called, which is just basically like a bigger EB Games. It's kind of like their more premier stores, I guess you'd call it. This one's, you know, slightly bigger than your average mall EB Games. Has a lot more collectibles in it, so find some really cool stuff. So first thing I got was Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Again, the McFarlane figure. So this one's a little bit older, but it was cool to be able to find it because he's like one of the original ones in the line. So, you know, given that we can't have been able to go to any cons or anything yet, to be able to find him in store is pretty cool. And you know, again, these ones are probably not going to be displaying in the end, so the box condition doesn't matter too much to me. But Baraka's is certainly cool with his blades and everything. And then next I have a piece that, again, that was an older piece I was looking for that I was kind of surprised to see it there, is the Overwatch Lego Set. This is Dorado Showdown, so this has a couple pieces that are hard to find. Minifigs you can't find, you know, you just can't find them anymore. So you get McCree, Reaper, and Soldier 76. But yeah, this one, I mean, it was going to be expensive to find it online, and it's actually the last set I need from Overwatch. So pretty excited to find that there. And then last but not least, I was able to get Marvel Legends Arcade from the Supervillains line. So this one, I've seen it a ton of places, the line, but they never have Arcade in stock. So I don't know, I haven't looked up to see if he's short packed. I'm guessing he probably is. Because I know I've seen Lady Deathstrike a lot. I haven't seen too many Red Skulls, but I've definitely seen a lot of Deathstrike, a lot of Hood, a lot of Dormammu. But yeah, Arcade, this is his first time being in a Marvel Legends line at all. All the years I've never seen it in Arcade. And it's cool, you get like the long-haired version and with the short hair head and his classic staff. So yeah, it's good. It's great that he's finally got a figure in the line. So excited to add that one to my collection. And the last place I bought stuff from was, I'll actually show you the bag here. It's Mind Games. So they have more of these up towards, if you go towards Toronto, you'll see a lot more of these kind of stores. This is probably the closest one to us. I think it's been in the mall a few times, it's left and come back. And I think right now at White Oaks, it's where Green Earth used to be, in that kind of like maze part of the mall. So they'll able to find some pretty cool stuff there. Funny enough, we talked about Overwatch, I found they had the Overwatch mystery minis. They were on sale, so I picked up the 4 they had there. But these ones obviously aren't mystery because you know what you're getting. So I saw the Tracer and I was like, okay, I need to get the Tracer. Then I saw the other ones and I'm like, well, you know, which ones are going to get? And then I was like, you know what, just get them all 4. There's only 4. You know, if I don't get them, I'll probably be wishing that, you know, next time we go back there, I'll be like, oh, I hope they have them in stock kind of thing. So I was like, oh, why worry? Just get the 4 you want, and that way you got them all. And again, these are from like the mystery minis, but sometimes they don't make them mystery. They just make them. There's the whole series. You know, they just make them as they are, and then you just buy the ones you want, which, you know, I don't mind. You know, obviously, you don't have to worry about getting redundant ones. All right, and the last thing I bought is the 80 Years Batman Funko box. So again, this was also at Mind Games. You can see the sticker, paid $50 for it. And the funny thing about this is, you know, the store was a little bit dark. And I kind of was looking at it, I'll kind of show you what I was, you know, I saw they had the Batman 89 pop, and I was like, oh, cool, you know, I like the pose and everything on it. And I know they had one years ago. I think it was like a GameStop one. I think it might have been from one of their not New Year's, like Christmas boxes where they had a bunch of different ones, random ones. Anyways, it was, you know, kind of like the older static, more looking pops where their hands are at their sides. So I'm like, oh, this is really cool. You know, he's got more of a fighting pose here. And I was like, okay, you get a glass, some cards, socks. I was like, okay, you know, I was looking at it. I was like, maybe I'll get it, you know. And then I saw down here afterwards, and I was like, I was already going to get this, let's be honest. And I saw that, and I thought, oh yeah, no. I'm definitely getting this. It comes with Batman Beyond, the Hero World. So Hero World is, actually it's funny that they made it because they haven't made Hero World in a few years. They're mostly, I think I saw them at Target, and they had Scooby-Doo and Power Rangers and DC characters, I think. The ones I remember seeing. And they're kind of like, PVC vinyl characters. They're about the size of like these, mystery mini characters. I mean, a little bit taller. They tend to be a little bit slender. But they were like Target exclusives. I actually have like the Power Ranger set. They had the original 5 Rangers, and then I also got the White Ranger and the Tiger Zord, and then the Green Ranger and the Dragon Zord each came together as like a 2-pack. And so yeah, those were a couple years ago, and those were, like I said, Target exclusives. So I did see some at EB Games. They had like random DC characters in 2-packs. But anyways, enough babbling. It's kind of funny to see that, and I was like, yeah, Batman Beyond, 100% getting that. So don't know what I'm gonna do with the socks or the shot glass or toothpick holder. But yeah, definitely excited to get that. So that's going to do it for all the stuff I bought. So as you can see, definitely got a trip's worth there. So if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. And hope you enjoyed seeing my haul. So until next time, bye.